Hello, welcome Leos to your love reading. Oh, my feather's sticking on there. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to take a look at a love reading for Leo. Spirits and angels, what messages do you have in love for our Leos for the next month? What messages do we have for our Leos? Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates. If it doesn't fit, then this message is not for you. Be sure to look at your rising sign or your moon sign for additional information, or find another reader. A lot of wonderful readers. So this was our first one. We're going to look at 4 cards that will talk about your current situation right now. And what leaped out was the Star, and we've got, 2 of them, the 7 of Pentacles and Judgment, and the 4 of Swords. So we'll take a look at that. This is your current situation right now in love. So right now, the first one that came up, which jumped right out of the deck when I was shuffling, was the Star. And this looks like you're hoping that one of your wishes comes true. So what this is telling me is that you need to really focus on what it is you want. You may have been thinking about wanting things one way or wanting other qualities in somebody, but it's like jumping all over the map and not really giving the universe a very clear picture of what it is exactly that you would like to have. So the universe is listening. It's ready, and your spirit guides and your guardian angels all around you to focus on your star, your North Star, which direction you want to go. What is this wish that you really want? Come clean. Be naked, be vulnerable, be willing to put out there what you really want. Sometimes there's a lot of talk like all the good ones are taken, or you're not going to find one, or the odds of finding somebody just what you're looking for are very slim, better not even look at all. Those are just negative messages from people that had pretty challenging circumstances. And remember, when people are offering their opinion, that might be their truth, but it's not your truth. It's not your experience. So it's like they're offering it as a gift, but do you really need to accept that? Maybe you want to stick with following your own North Star, follow your heart, make yourself vulnerable, and speak directly to the universe, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and tell them that you're ready for the perfect person or just the right situation. And ask them to guide that person to you, or that there will be some kind of a meeting. And trust that just the right person will come into your existence. It could be someone that is completely different from anything you've ever experienced, but again, we can never really pull back far enough to get the whole picture. We might know what we want, but it's sort of a narrow view. So if we sort of pull back and say what our most important qualities are that we really, really want in a partner, we want someone with integrity, someone who's very kind, someone who loves us just the way we are, is very supportive. And you can add all of those details in there, and the universe will find a way to bring the two of you together. Next, for a current situation, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So it looks like you've laid the groundwork for a new relationship. The message I'm getting is that you've been on your own for a while and you've had to start over. Things have not really worked out in the past, and some of these situations were more aggravating than they were nourishing or encouraging or supportive. And people that come into our existence are always showing us things about ourselves. So if you're finding that that person was not very supportive, wasn't really there for you, wasn't around, you decided to just focus on your own thing. So this is an earth energy right here. So you're focusing on earthly matters, earthly concerns, becoming grounded, getting your career in order, getting your house in order, cleaning up. I'm seeing a lot of things being removed from closets and from spaces, things where you're wondering, why do I still have this item? I haven't really used it. So opening up your space and allowing things to flow through them and go out, and only keep around you what you really need to establish that space. And the same thing with your work, removing tasks you don't really need to do. And this is you looking at everything you have and being pretty satisfied with the way things are coming along as you're establishing yourself. The next card here we have is the Judgment card. So this is all about making decisions. You've gotten to the point where you know what you don't want, which points you directly into the path of you know what you do want. And whatever we focus on is going to get us into the vibration around those kinds of thoughts. So it's really easy to get caught up in making judgments about others or about ourselves, how we are when we are around someone else. But this is a crossroads here, and it's letting you know that your guardian angels and your spirit guides are there to support you as you're making these changes. And you've decided that you're getting to a place where you really are ready to allow somebody to come in. That's once you've gotten yourself to a place where you're balanced and happy. The last one is the Four of Swords. So there's an air energy, and this one is all about taking time out and really, really focusing on what you want. It's not always sitting in absolute stillness, because some of us learn best, Leo, by moving around. Maybe you're riding a bicycle, or you're rowing a boat, or you're swimming, or you're walking, but it's something contemplative where you've got a peaceful inner state. So removing the external stuff, the noise, the people, the distractions will help you focus on more of what you want, and also to replenish, because you've gone through a lot of hard work to get to this place where you have everything where you'd like it to be, to set the groundwork for something new. All right, so next we're going to look at current challenges that Leos might be facing right now. Current challenges, angels and spirit guides, what messages do you have for Leo right now for current challenges? What are the current challenges? Chariot, High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. All right. So the first card in your challenge position is the Chariot. So you might not be moving forward in the direction that you want in finding that other person. I'm hearing that you might be spending time wondering, I've lined everything up. I've made my wishes known. I've told the universe everything that I'm dreaming about, everything I want in this partner, everything I want in a relationship. And I'm getting my house in order. That's my spiritual house, my emotional house, my physical house, everything. Making decisions. But the challenge is really moving forward. So something is stopping me from moving forward right now. And let's take a look at the other cards and see what that might be. So the next card we have is the High Priestess, which is a Piscean energy, and this is all about secrets. So I'm sensing that some of you are not letting people know how you feel. You're not expressing to others that you're ready to meet somebody because there's some kind of a worry or a fear because of things that happened in the past. And you can tune into your intuition here, Leo, which will help guide you. Some people, though, reach a point where they're not quite sure if they can trust themselves due to past experiences that weren't really that great. How do I know I can trust myself? Well, if you get yourself into this contemplative state over here, information will come to you, your inner wisdom, guidance from your guides, ideas, but it'll come as a quiet kind of a knowing or a sensing. It won't really induce fear or cause panic or anxiety or worry. It will just be a very quiet knowing. The next card in the challenge position here is the Knight of Cups. So that is a water energy. And there it is. You're looking for that offer of love. You're waiting for someone to approach you. And the Knight is a messenger. And this person is bringing news that you're somebody that they would like to spend more time with. They have things they want to tell you. They haven't revealed anything yet. You really want this, but you're sort of wondering why it hasn't come yet. So this card also talks about divine timing, trusting, knowing, feeling, and that again comes from here. Impatience can't really be a part of it. When you turn around and let go of focusing what appears to be missing, then that shuts off all the resistance. The more we want something and the more we notice that it's not there, the more frustrating it gets, and it builds up momentum going in a direction that we really don't want to head towards. So sometimes it's a good idea to just tell yourself, I trust that my guides are going to bring that person into my awareness through some kind of a message. There will be a messenger. It might be a person. It might be something written. I don't really know, but I'm going to get myself out to different places and be in a position where I'm open to seeing what those messages are. Right here, another card in the challenge position is the Five of Pentacles. This one is feeling a little bit stuck, feeling like something has bypassed you. It's making you a little bit sad, and you know that you don't want to focus on what you realize hasn't happened yet, isn't in your awareness. But one of the most challenging things about this is remembering that when you get yourself to a place of feeling really good, very involved in something that you love to do, whether you're by yourself or whether you're with people you surround yourself with, your tribe, like-minded people that share your interests and your hopes. This is showing me that even though you might have all of that, there's still that niggling little bit of doubt in the back of your mind, and you're wondering why things are not moving forward. And here's this challenge over here, like, where's the movement? I want to know where it is. Where are these messages of love? I keep hearing that they're coming, but I haven't seen anything yet. So this is a temporary situation, and often it's an illusion because it's a story that's very easy for us to tell ourselves. If nothing seems to be happening, at least in our perception, often to comfort ourselves, we make up a story and say, I knew this wasn't going to happen. I had doubts about this. Maybe what they said is right. The good ones are all hard to find. They're all taken. They're not available. Nobody's going to find me. So catch yourself and say, who's saying all that? Who said that? Who's doing that runaway dialogue that's going down the rabbit hole of what if, worst case scenario? So realize that isn't really you. That's a bunch of anxious thought, and often that is coming from the collective, and you're picking up on the anxieties, Leo, from other people that are around you. It's very easy to do. So let's shuffle the cards some more and ask for 4 cards now for consideration. What are some considerations or things for Leos to think about regarding love? What are some considerations, things for Leos to consider, to think about, to ponder, possibilities, maybe a new path, a direction? This seems to be popping out. We got the Page of Cups and 4 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Wheel. All right. So the first card in the considerations set of cards here is the Page of Cups. So this again, these are messages again. Have you considered the source of messages? This is the feeling cup. This is a water energy, and there's a little fish in there. This little fish is floating around with some kind of good news, and this good news is headed towards you. Have you considered that because you haven't seen it yet doesn't mean it isn't on its way? Remember, you focus your attention on yourself, feeling good, raise that vibration, get it to a place where you're completely absorbed in things you really like to do, and those messages will sneak in and show up sometimes even quicker than you can think. Sometimes these manifest in minutes or hours, very, very short time. So over here, this is this consideration. You're wondering, where are these messages of love? Well, this is letting you know that these messages are there. You can ask yourself questions. The universe loves to answer questions. We just need to really focus and think very carefully about how we phrase those questions so that we get an answer that's something more in tune with what we really want. So you can ask yourself, I wonder how these messages are going to reach me. I wonder how great I'm going to feel when these messages arrive. I wonder who is bringing me a message that they want to share their feelings or share time with me. I wonder what kind of surprising, delightful ways these messages will capture my attention. Will they be in a song? Will they be overheard in a conversation I hear when I'm out someplace? Sometimes I see messages on license plates or LED signs on banks or bumper stickers, crazy bumper stickers. You have no idea. Ask yourself, angels and spirit guides, I'm ready to receive messages about my person that's coming to me. What do I need to know? What do you want me to know? What do I need to know to be ready, open, willing to see all these good things are coming my way? Be curious, have a sense of curiosity. Another consideration. Oh, here's another water card and another cup that is being offered to you, but a consideration, something to think about. Are you really open to receiving all these messages that are looking for you? Are you in a receptive mode? How are you feeling? Check on your emotions and see how you're doing, because remember, if you have some kind of good news that is working its way to you magically through all the channels, if you're being a grump, or having a funky kind of day, or you're snarking at somebody who's not having a good day, you're actually changing your vibration to a point where this message cannot reach you. So are you focusing on things that haven't really worked? Are you focusing on challenges? I don't want to say problems because there aren't really problems. There are situations, and sometimes we just need to spend time to address them. Are you lifting your head up, opening your eyes, and look at the body language on this guy. Arms and legs are crossed, closed up tight, almost in a protective mode, like, I don't know if I want any more messages. You may be closing yourself off. And this is indicating right here, Leo, that you've got messages that really want to come to you. Over here too, it's a consideration. This knight is bringing you messages, and at a faster pace than this page over here. But get yourself in that position where you can actually receive those messages that are coming. Another consideration, here's a fire energy, the Six of Wands. So, you have caught somebody's eye. Someone has taken notice of you. Do you know it? Have you realized it? Again, maybe you're kind of self-absorbed, kind of mired in your own stuff, day-to-day things or whatevers. But look at this. Somebody has noticed you, or you've done something that has called attention to yourself. And Leos are natural leaders. They shine. They just are very magnetic. And without even efforting at all, they just exude this energy which attracts other people. And people don't even know. It's like, why is this person so attractive to me? They just seem to be, they just have this spark or this sparkle or shine or something. But it's like, what is it about this person that is really drawing me in? So this is telling me that you're just running around being yourself. Be yourself, be your natural self in all your glory, because that's what you do best. Leo is the sun card and the strength card. So it's just naturally a personality that others are drawn to because they feel really good around that life force. So consider that you have this incredible life force streaming through you and radiating out from you in all directions. And people can't help but be drawn to it. So get yourself in a really good place where you're enjoying yourself and you're kind of oblivious, running around, living your life, having fun. And you're just a showstopper. It's just what happens. And another consideration here is the wheel. So it's a 10, it's a completion. Could involve one of these signs on here. You've got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, all the fixed signs. So this is calling attention to consider that you're about to hop on this spinning wheel, and it's just going to go absolutely faster. I'm seeing almost a merry-go-round, those wonderful things that they've yanked off most of the playgrounds because they're too dangerous. But that's almost something that a Leo would naturally be drawn to. And it's the wheel, it's like the spinning vortex, it's the life energy, the fates. And you hop on and it spins around and off you go. And you have no idea what's coming towards you. But if you have that feeling of excitement and curiosity and I can't wait for what's going to happen, I'm looking forward to this, it's so exciting. But in the meantime, it'll get here when it gets here. I'm just going to live my best life. So consider getting on that wheel and trusting that this wheel is actually going to bring you something that's going to be pretty amazing. And for our last row here, we've got our best course of action. So, whoops, that one just popped right over. We got the Justice card. I'm going to flip these because that was a whole big chunk. What do we have? Whoops, what messages do we have God, that was like a whole big chunk. We'll put that there and check out what's underneath it. What messages do we have for Leo for the best course of action? What kind of action can Leos take to help optimize their chances for love? Oops. Goodness, I cannot believe how many are coming off of here. This is a chunk. I'm going to take one and put these in. These are like huge stacks. I've not had that happen before. All right, we need one more. I guess this one. Okay. So, all righty. Oops, look at this on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for the best course of action, we've got justice. So, it looks like this is a karmic card for me. Here you've got the scales, they're balanced, it's equal. There may have been an unfair situation in the past, and it looks like whatever is coming towards you, realize that justice will be served. So if you got the short end of the stick, or things were less than optimal, less than what you really hoped they would be, it looks like this card, this Libra energy, is going to bring justice back around, and things will be fair for you this time. This was a whole stack, so I'm going to take a look at what's in here. So underneath we've got the Temperance card, which is all about creating a balance of your emotions, and this also lets me know that you're getting to a place of balance is going to help attract better things to you. And remember, when you see that angel, your guardian angel is right there, and they can only help you if you reach out and ask them sincerely. I need your help. What do I need to know to move forward, to make the situation better for myself? What also popped out, wow, Leo, there's the Leo card, Leo energy, fire energy, the Queen of Wands. This is somebody very charismatic. This could be you being your happy self, going about doing your thing, doing what you do best, shining. People are taking notice of you, or this energy is around you somehow, and this is somebody that is going to be part of this whole new thing, this course of action. So keep your eyes open for that. Next, we had the Moon card, which is the intuition card. So that is a Pisces and a Cancerian energy. So this is asking you to, again, tune back into your intuition. And you've gotten also, you had the High Priestess, which is the challenge. And this is a reminder, even though that's challenging for you to tune into your intuition, that's definitely the place you need to go right now to get more answers. Have you been overthinking this? This was no accident this flew out. It looks like this is overthinking. This is air energy, caught up in worries. Again, like, am I going to find the right person? Can I trust them? Is this really going to be a good thing for me? And again, all of these thoughts are kind of flying around, but it also seems to me like it's not just your stuff. You're picking up things from the collective, and people seem to almost accidentally pass on these fears. It's just thoughts are forms, and they're flying around, and if you're very sensitive and you have all that fiery energy, you're picking up all these charged emotions from other people. How many times have you gone into a store and you found yourself standing next to a stranger, and it was just an energy that almost pushed you in another direction? So I feel like you're picking up on things from other people as well as carrying your own stuff. So the best course of action then is to realize it's okay for these things. They're like clouds. They come and they go. It's just a thought, and the real you, what you really are, doesn't live with fear, because fear's not even real. We just forget that sometimes. It's easy. Right over here, Page of Swords is air energy. So this is all about messages coming in. This is also keeping an eye on what you're saying and what you're doing, because it looks like you're being very carefully watched, but it's what people do with Leos anyway. They watch you. Just do what you know in your heart is right. Move with integrity and with love, and things are going to work out on your behalf. Here's more air energy here. This looks like a little bit of conflict. For me, what I'm picking up, what I hear is that this is not so much an external conflict, but an internal conflict, because you do have all this air energy across the whole bottom here. So let go of battling with yourself and letting old thoughts win. Again, I feel like you're picking up on things from other people, and they're saying it's not going to happen, or you can't really trust people, or blah, 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 blah. And remember, don't let that coerce you into battling yourself and telling yourself things that are really not going to help you. And when I flipped this over and looked at the back, the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Cups. So that's a water energy. So that looks like, if you look at your current situation, your challenges, considerations, and then take your course of action, realize that justice will be served. What goes around comes around. And if you've been acting with love and integrity and forgiveness, forgive yourself, forgive anyone else. Let go of being fearful. Move with integrity and stop battling with yourself. This, Leo, is what's headed your way. And there we've got a lion right there too. It's a water energy, but I see a little bit of fire in there. It looks like you're going to be brought together with your person. So now we're going to do an animal's message. See what messages we have for Leo. Okay, 3 messages for our Leos for love and just moving through the world. Way of looking at things. 3 messages, 3 animals, messages from animals. Oops. Popped out. Let's see what we have here. 2. And the third one. One more message for our Leos. One more message for our Leos. One more animal message. See if anything flies up for our Leos. Here we have. Okay, I think I'll pull something from the middle here. No, that one. All right. See what the animal messages have for us. We have, the first one is the moose. Let your heart, head, and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So, you started off there with a star card. Interesting. We're kind of ending with another reference to the stars. So, stay grounded. You had all that earth energy in there, Leo. Stay grounded. Keep your feet firmly on the ground, following your instincts. But remember to look up at the stars and remember that wish fulfillment is right there. And this also says the ancestors speak through you. So some of you could be getting messages from a departed loved one, someone who's passed, who will show up in your dreams or will give you a message of some kind that will help direct you on your right path. So stay open to that. Oh my, look, Leo, you got your card. We've got the Lion card, which is higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So, have courage. This is absolutely your card. Your energy is coming through. Let go of the past. Let go of all those thoughts, all that air energy that keeps pulling you backwards, making you doubt yourself, your lovability, your energy, your everything, all your gifts you have to offer, and you will find success with those by your side. And the last one we have is the Fox, which is clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you, and be open to romance. So, it looks like it's actually on its way to you, which we saw with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And there it is, a third card, which is asking you to tune into your instincts, your inner wisdom, your intuition, because it will guide you. You might get some messages that ask you to go to some place or ask you to do something which you can't explain and it's bizarre, but listen to it and see what kind of magic follows you. So, Leo, those were your readings. I hope that helped. And until next time, be open to infinite possibilities.